We back, baby. Could we beat the game today? Here we go. Lucky y'all. Oh wait. We got autoplay or something? Huff huff. That's what? That's far enough. You can't run forever. Mr. Phoenix Wright. Okay. Oh. What have I done? I cannot allow you to go on like this. What? I'm just a simple defense attorney. Silence! You are no longer worthy of your title. I'm not even doing the voice. What are you talking about? Am I on the wrong game? Did I start a new game? I had this dream before, as if this day was written into my destiny. Today I stand in court as a lawyer, prove a killer innocent. Here we are. I'm sorry, hold on. I gotta change. I gotta make one little change real quick. Hello, this is Phoenix Wright. You don't look so well, dude. Piece of shit. You're gonna prove me not guilty today, right? Ha ha! Ha ha ha! If you please, Mr. Lawyer. Remember, it's not just me. Your precious friend's life is riding on today's verdict too. Got a big ass glass of orange juice you got, bro. Get it out of his hands. Who gave it to him? Yo, listen up. You'd better get on guard a guilty sentence. Okay? If you get that creepy slime bag of not guilty, I'll never forgive you, ever. And you know I'll be witching it up, so I'll haunt your ass. Maya. Phoenix. Oh! Mia! Maya! How's Maya? I don't know. You don't know? She hasn't tried to channel me since yesterday. Mia. What? What am I supposed to do? Well, like I said, for a lawyer, the worst of times are when you have to force your biggest smiles. I'm not All Might. But you can't give up. There's still some hope left. Stop it, please! There's nothing left. Not here, not anywhere. Ugh, it's that cursed on guard again. Will you leave me alone? Look, don't call me anymore. I mean it. You're really mean, pal. Oh, my bad. Fuck, that's hilarious. Oh, right. Ah, Gumshoe. I'm really sorry. Where are you? Hey, let me join the investigation team, and we're chasing after the killer, pal. Didn't you have some sort of lead? Sorry, but right now we've got 0 leads on the guy. But we're not going to give up. Gumshoe. Until the trial is over, that is. I will give up then. Until the verdict is handed down. We're going to do everything we can and find the killer. If we can get Maya out, then you can get on guard the guilty verdict he deserves, pal. That's facts. That's true. I could do that if they found Maya first. You got that? So you have to do whatever you can to make the trial last longer. Oh god, I feel like he does this by default though already. You have to make the trial last longer. If you go at Mr. Edgeworth with everything you've got, then you two can draw it out. Okay. Now I get it. I believe you, pal. You and Mr. Edgeworth can do it. Oh god. Purposefully dragging out a trial. At least they'll have an excuse now. That you know, as to why this shit is gonna take forever. Believe in us. We're going to give it all. We're going to give it all we've got, just like you. Thanks, Gumshoe. Hey, Phoenix. You understand now, don't you? You have something money will never be able to buy. Friendship. It's the strongest weapon in the world. You have it in abundance. Yeah! Oh, God. Looks like we're coming to the end. I have to make the trial last as long as I can. Every time they say that, I'm like, oh, here we fucking go. Here we fucking go, man. This time, it's at least written into the story why this trial gonna take forever. Gumshoe will come through, I know it. Okay, let's go though. Let's go though. Court is now in session for the trial of Matt on guard. The defense is ready, Your Honor. Prosecution has been ready for a while, Your Honor. Slow ass nigga. Now, as I recall, we concluded yesterday's session with a big mystery on our hands. The mystery being what exactly was Miss Adrian Andrews' role in this murder. That is to say, is she really connected to the crime itself? Mr. Edgeworth, if you would please inform the court of today's proceedings. Adrian Andrews. She forged the evidence that threw suspicion onto Mr. On Guard, but then proceeded to escape the crime scene by wearing a nickel samurai costume. The guilt of these actions are those from which she cannot escape. Then you're saying that she is guilty after all. I'm not finished, Your Honor. Slow down, nigga. Miss Andrews has nothing to do with committing the actual murder. I would like to direct the court's attention to this card. What is that? It looks like a shell? Of the sea kind? This is the calling card of a certain assassin. Assassin, you say? Yes! Juan Corrida was killed by a professional assassin. And the person who hired the assassin, his client so to speak, is Matt On Guard. What a surprising turn of events. Fuck. I would think it's become commonplace by now, Your Honor. I know what's going on this time. So I know that everything Edgeworth has said is true. But we will have to hold out as long as we can. At least until Maya's safe and sound. I wonder how the trial will turn out today. Now then! Please call your first witness, Mr. Edgeworth. The prosecution calls the defendant's mentor, Mr. Will Powers, to the stand. Oh, God. Don't hold me, bro. Now then, witness. Your name and occupation, please. Let me go ahead and take a bite or two. Okay. I'm a Will Powers. I'm a poor underpaid action star. What is your relation to the defendant? Well, I guess I'm sort of a lousy mentor to him in a way. Yeah. Mr. Powers, please, you don't need to put yourself down so much. Oh, sorry. Well, but I'm just kind of a nothing sort of guy. On the night of the murder, I'm sorry. Oh my God, I'm already getting the runner's itch, man. I didn't record earlier, but damn. You visited the defendant's room. Is this correct? Yes. I didn't know that. What the fuck? But you know, I didn't actually get to see Matt when I went. All you need to do is answer what you're asked. Now then, I would like you to please testify about when you went to Mr. On Guard's room. Okay, sure. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. He was talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. I had guests with me that night, and I couldn't make them wait for me. Nothing sounds out of place in Mr. Powers' testimony. And talking with the bellboy is no big deal. If one assumes that the person Mr. On Guard was speaking with was an ordinary bellboy. What are you implying? keep up. Well, Mr. Wright, let's have your cross-examination, shall we? Looks like we're in another sticky situation. Huh? A trap. Can't you smell it, Phoenix? But for us to find out more, we're just going to have to charge in head first, right? Okay. Like it. After the award ceremony, I went by myself, press it. The defendant's room. Why did you go there? Talk about it. Well, I'm his mentor, like a big brother, sort of. And I wanted to say congrats. What's wrong? Why did you stop? Mr. Wright. What is it? You're going to try to trick me into a corner, aren't you? Oh my god. I'm just asking a question, bro. I know I'm just a poor underpaid action star, but maybe I should stop. But I'm not the killer. No one said you were, Mr. Powers. No, please don't trick me. Oh my god. Every time you do your lawyer thing, the witness suddenly turns into the bad guy. Every time. Okay, well, you're not the bad guy, are you? Witness. I will personally talk to the defense at a later time. So for now, please kindly cooperate and continue with your testimony. Sorry. We went to the defense room. Wait a minute. When and how did I suddenly turn to the bad guy here? Matt was standing in front of his room, still in his nickel. Are you sure that was Matt on guard? Yeah, I'm sure he wasn't wearing the nickel samurai mask. Okay. If that's the case, then he really can't be mistaken. And we started with someone at first. I thought it was the bellboy. That was the assassin, right? At first, what do you mean by that? Well, he was in a bellboyish uniform and he had a bottle of juice on the tray. Here we go. Sit up, people. Lock in. Lock in. Sounds like an ordinary bellboy to me. Yeah, but I did think he was a normal bellboy. Why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? How am I supposed to know? Sorry, but I can't remember right now. Sorry. I guess I'm going to have to wait patiently on this one. Yeah. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up and went back. Okay. You saw the two of them, the bellboy and the defendant, together, correct? Yeah, the bellboy just wanted to say congrats. Now, while you were watching the two of them, did you notice anything strange? You know, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? That's perfectly normal. How long did the two of them? Not more than a minute or two, I think. I had guests with me. The guests were us, right? So who are these guests? You guys, of course, right. You and Maya and Little Pearl. I thought it would be really rude since I invited you guys if I disappeared on you. So I went back to my seat pretty soon after seeing Matt in the hallway. This is like squeezing water from a stone. It's probably pointless to press further. That's funny. Do you remember this incident? Sorry, I'm just reading YouTube comments. Okay, let me pay attention. Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket in her hyper state, I ended up focusing on her. See, in any case, from the store, he probably wasn't gone for very long. After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt's room. Still in it. Okay. Wait, what? Oh, I have to. Oh, that was it. I pressed everything. Oh, I have to present something. What the fuck? I thought I didn't. Okay. What was wrong? What was wrong here? What do I have actually? Time. I feel like if an assassin really did strangle bro with the scarf, I mean, I feel like you would have a weapon ready, you know? I don't know. A wooden bear shaped figurine is covered in many thin cuts. There's something in it, obviously, right? After the award ceremony, I went by myself to Matt. Okay, I don't think I can dispute that. Matt was standing there in front of his room, still in his nickel samurai costume. After the award ceremony. I don't think that's weird. After the award ceremony, he was in his costume. I don't think that's weird at all. In his costume. Talking with someone. At first, I thought it was the bellboy. I watched the two of them for a while, but then I gave up. Like, I had guests with me that night. I couldn't make them wait for me. I pressed everything, right? Do you remember this incident? Did Mr. Powers leave his seat that night? I don't remember that happening at all. Maya was making such a racket. I ended up focusing on her. I see. From the story, he probably wasn't gone long. I mean, okay, he wasn't gone. I mean, do I remember him getting up? Like, should I present? You know what? I'll try it before because I was going to Google. But let me see. Because I know the bellboy was the dude, right? Like, we all know this. You just thought it was some bellboy. I mean, this has nothing to do with him getting up from the seat, whether or not I can remember that, but like, it's the only thing I see, man. Okay. Let me see. Hold on. He will add what it is in his testimony. Wait, what? Now press the third statement. Powers felt something strange about him giving his. Wait, it says press the fourth statement, which I did. I pressed all of it. Two of them? Yeah. But we just wanted to. No, wait, I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip. A tip? That's perfectly normal, right? How long did you watch the two of them? Not more than a minute or two. And then it says press, so I was supposed to press the fourth statement and then the third. The order matters? You're fucking lying, right? I'm so happy I wasn't too stubborn about this. I'm so happy I just Googled it. At first, what do you mean by that? Did I never press this or something? I did think he was a normal bellboy. And why was that? Why did I think that, Mr. Wright? Am I supposed to know? Hey, wait a second. Actually, Mr. Powers, only a few minutes ago you stated... See, shit like this is why I don't know if I'll play the next game. So, I pressed every statement. But they wanted me to press the fourth statement and then go back and press the third statement. And then Phoenix has the nerve to say a few minutes ago when he said the third statement before the fourth statement. And then I'm over here. I almost wasted my time presenting random shit, bro. I did waste a little bit of time. Yeah, I don't know if I'm playing. Holy shit, bro. I did feel something weird. I think it was because Matt, well, he gave the bellboy a tip, right? Yeah. Can it be that you felt something strange about the tip giving incident itself? Ah, yeah, that's it. You really know your job. Fell off. There's the tip. I don't know. I'm not thinking about going back and pressing a statement I already pressed. You get what I'm saying? I pressed it, and then I pressed the next statement, and then I should have went back and pressed the exact same statement I just pressed. Yes, Your Honor. This bellboy, he wasn't an ordinary one, was he? Perhaps we should let the witness tell us. Very well. Made your testimony. Okay, you mean about the bellboy, right? Matt gave the bellboy a tip. I guess I'll press that. What's so strange about that? Well, you see, Matt's not a poor penny pincher like me. I was trying to figure out how much it was because the tip really shocked me. How much it was? But that's when something even more surprising happened. I don't know why I make his voice sound like that. I'm not even thinking about the voice right now. I'm thinking about this. The bellboy was putting the tip he got in his pocket. And that's when I got my first good look at the guy's face. I was really shocked. I'm afraid I don't follow at all. Sounds like Mr. Powers was surprised twice by this event. I wonder which of his shocking moments I should ask about. His face. What was so shocking about the bellboy's face, Mr. Powers? Well, he wasn't exactly a boy. More like an old gramps. I hope you know that discrimination towards old men is a no-no in my court. No, that's not what I meant at all. In the smack middle of the guy's face, there was a line of stitches. A line of stitches? Yeah, it went straight from the tippy top of his head to the bottom of his chinny chin chin. Almost like if that thread snapped all the stuff in his head, would come spilling out. He was there at Onguard's house, yep. He was the butler. What is it, Mr. Wright? Nothing. So that means Onguard was talking with the killer then. If that fact were to be exposed, Onguard would be declared guilty in a blink. Phoenix, you have to play dumb here. Pretend you don't know anything. Yes, Chief. I know. It's not too hard for Phoenix now to play dumb, you know? You sure you don't have anything you would like to say, Mr. Wright? What did you just say, Your Honor? Nothing, Mr. Wright, nothing. We're just going around in circles. Now then, Mr. Powers, please continue with your testimony. I watched the two of them. Wow, okay, hold on. Let me go back and ask about the, there we go, the tip. Let's talk about the tip. The defendant is a huge star. He can afford to give generous tips. Wouldn't you agree? Sure, but giving him that much was maybe a little too much, I think. A little too much. Would you please clarify for the court about how much would you say the defendant gave to the bellboy? Honestly, I don't know. I can't even begin to guess. Why is that? Because he gave the bellboy a really, really fat roll of cash. A roll of cash? Here we go. Oh, well, how interesting. That certainly was a very generous tip, wasn't it? A very fat roll of cash. I mean, that can hardly be called a tip, Your Honor. The judge is beginning to look awfully suspicious at us. Oh, I can save here, though. Okay, cool. I mean, he rich. There's an objection. The defendant is a superstar, right? That kind of tip is typical fare for people like him. Not objecting my objection, you bitch. That's my move. Are you saying that all superstars are super spenders? If I could receive large rolls of cash by simply bringing people things on trays, then why on earth would I stand here around here prosecuting? Nigga, you might as well be like, if I can make millions of dollars doing OnlyFans, why am I here? Like, come on, bro. You know, like, he's got a point. I don't even get paid, let alone rolls of cash for all my hard work. So supposing that roll of cash was not a tip, then what was it? Payment, Your Honor. Yeah, I mean, you knew it was coming. Payment. Keep up, nigga. Isn't it obvious? For the murder of Mr. Juan Corrida. Then the bellboy the witness saw, yes, he was the assassin. Oh boy. Hold your horses now, Mr. Edgeworth. You don't have any proof of this, do you? Have I ever been unprepared to support my claims, Your Honor? Oh god. I have here the card Shelly the Killer left at the scene of the crime. Shelly the Killer? He is the person the police's special investigations team has been chasing for ages. I am certain that the person the witness saw was this very assassin, Shelly the Killer. Really? What's wrong, Mr. Powers? No, nothing. Something just clicked in my head and I think I just figured something out. Oh? Actually, I saw that bellboy again later on that night. What? Yeah, we did. This is true. Mr. Powers, please testify. Tell us what you saw. Yes, sir, right away. This time, I was in that hallway because I had to go to the... Oh, I got this. I had to go to the bathroom. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say, oh, okay, this is separate. When I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Now that I think about it, that bellboy did seem kind of out of place. Yeah, so he had to be the assassin. I'm sure of it. I mean what? Thank you very much. That is all we need. For now. Okay, I'm going to be a little bit more purposeful and more impressive. Huh? But I'm not done. There's still more. Let us first establish that the bellboy was truly Mr. the Killer. Then we shall see. So the bellboy came out of the victim's room. And if that bellboy really was the assassin, then I think the answer is fairly obvious. That would be correct, Your Honor. Well, Mr. Wright, I believe it's your turn to entertain and make us all laugh. Shut up, bitch. This is no laughing matter. Yes, ma'am. This time I was in that hallway because I had to go to the bathroom. Alright, let me actually focus then. Let's press it. Press it all still. And what time was it? Well, I don't remember. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? During this part, I gotta stop doing voices because it's using my faculties. The award ceremony ended around 8 p.m., right? And I went to Matt's room pretty soon after that. Then I came back. And then I went to the bathroom. So I guess maybe it was around 8:10 by that time. You're not one for details, are you, Mr. Powers? Sorry. I thought I could maybe catch Matt and say my congrats. Yeah, they be adding extra shit, so I'm not gonna do all the voices. And that's when that bellboy I saw earlier came out of the room. Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. Oh, hold on. Came out of the room. Are you sure it was the same bellboy? I mean, if he had the stitched up face, yeah. How could you tell? All the bellboys wear the same uniform. Are you dead ass, bro? But you see, well, he had those stitches, right? Yeah. So I'm sure it's the same guy that was talking with Matt. So which room did the bellboy come out of? Of course, when I say room, I mean Juan Corrida's room. The victim's room, huh? Yeah, the one with all the really pretty flowers and Are you? It was Juan's room, alright? That's the wrong room. Words cannot describe how screwed. What are you talking about? Let's continue with the testimony, shall we? It wasn't his room, though. Okay, whatever. Right? Because Juan's room had the bears. The fuck? Now that I think about it, the bellboy did seem kind of out of place. So what exactly was so out of place about him? Right. Why the insipid grin? Maybe because I have no idea what damaging thing he's going to say next is. Well, the bellboy was empty-handed. Empty-handed, no tray. He left the tomato juice. That bellboy was one of those room service people, right? But he wasn't pushing a car and he wasn't holding a tray either. You'd call that a little strange too, wouldn't you? Yep. I agree, that is strange. But is it really that unusual for a bellboy to be empty-handed? What should I do? Should I let Mr. Pestaboni try? I mean, what would letting it slide help me? You know what I mean? How to pull past one. There's nothing strange or unusual about an empty. Yes, there is. Oh, I didn't want him to say that. I thought. Ah, shit. But there really is. Yeah, there is. There really isn't. If you two are done, bellboys are for room service. There is no reason for them to be empty-handed, ever. Your Honor, I ask that the witness's previous statement be supplanted with this new one. Okay, that works. Are you going to do whatever you can to make the bellboy look suspicious? I see very well. This court recognizes and grants the prosecution's request. Mr. Powers, if you could amend your testimony, please. Yes, sir. I thought it was kind of strange for a bellboy to come out of the guest room empty-handed. I didn't mean. So you're saying that it's suspicious for him to be empty-handed? That's exactly what he's saying. Yeah. I mean, when I first saw him, he had a tray. He was holding a tray. Yep. And there was a bottle of juice and a wine glass on it. Juice? What kind of juice was it? I'm pretty sure it was tomato juice. If we could come up with some sort of reason as to why he would come out empty-handed, some sort of proof, then I think we can dodge the bullet on this one for now. Proof. Sounds like another job for the court record. Yeah, yeah. So he had to be the assassin, I'm sure of it. Let's press anyway. Please don't be so quick to judge. But it's kind of a Powers family thing. Think of every person as a thief. The fuck? Well, I guess a thief and an assassin are both sneaky and silent. That's not the point, Phoenix. In any case, if that boy was the assassin, it would be very bad for us. But he really is the assassin. Yes, but you can't give in yet. If you want to prolong this trial, you're going to have to pull some cheap tricks on this one. Interesting. They don't want us to know the truth, or like to suss out the truth. They want us to hide it. That's so interesting. I thought it was kind of strange for the bellboy to come out. Alright. Well, we know about the tomato juice. You know, let me oh, here we go. Oh, next to the victim. Here we go. Mr. Powers. Yes. You're easily influenced by other people's words, aren't you? You're not a free thinker, are you? Right? You're a sheep. You're a sheep is what you are, huh? Pussy. As soon as you heard that bellboy might have been the killer, you got caught up in believing it must be true. But isn't he really suspicious? He's got all those stitches and so a baseball has stitches? Are you saying all baseballs are suspicious because they have stitches? This is what we doing? We got to do this, huh? This is what the first part of the trial gonna be. That's embarrassing. That's crazy. Well, there's also, I mean, what about him being empty-handed? I would like to ask the court to please take a look here. The tray was left in there. This is the crime scene. There's a wine glass sitting next to Mr. Corretta's body. The liquid inside this glass is tomato juice. And now, if you look at what is on top of the table in the lower right hand corner here, anyone can clearly see that it is a tray with a bottle of tomato juice on it. The bellboy had just brought this to Mr. Corretta's room. He left the tray in the room, which is why he was empty-handed when he left. Yeah, but that would mean that the bellboy had seen and left the dead body in the room. Nah. But you can prove that Mr. Corretta was already dead at that time. Right. Mr. Edgeworth. Yes? I blame you for leading me down this route. Alright, do damage to him. Like you would me. I'm terribly sorry. What is with him? Why is he laughing? Witness. Isn't there one more thing you would like to share with us? Is there? The bellboy was empty-handed, or should I say empty-handed. I recall you had something interesting to say about his hands. Oh yeah, I almost forgot. Huh? What? That bellboy, he was wearing gloves. Gloves? I don't think that's weird. I don't think that's weird at all. Yeah, pitch black leather ones. All the other bellboys don't wear gloves like that, right? Alright, maybe he's a germaphobe, like black leather gloves. Why didn't you mention them earlier? Sorry, it slipped my mind. Boy, does this make the bellboy look really suspicious. Okay, we back. I had to eat some food. Alright. Had to chill out. Oh god, now I'm full. Alright. Why does this make the bellboy look really suspicious? Alright, gotta focus. I can't get lax here. So what if he had gloves? A lot of bellboys wear gloves. Come on, Mr. Wright. That bellboy was wearing black leather ones. Okay. So, the football is made of leather. Here we go. Are you saying all footballs are suspicious because they're made of leather? But that man, he received a large roll of cash from the defendant. And then he was seen leaving the crime scene wearing black leather gloves. I don't think that even someone like myself can believe he was just another bellboy. I'm still stuck on the fact that, didn't he say that he was leaving Juan Corrida's room, the one with the flowers? But that's not Juan Corrida's room. That's on guard's room. Juan Corrida had the bears. Am I tripping? Maybe I'm tripping. Seems that we have finally come to an understanding. Like, maybe there were flowers outside of Juan Corrida's room, but then I swear. The rest. Oh yes, please tell us more. Okay. The second meeting. After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. He gave something to the person inside the room. Then the old guy just left without even going into the room. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. Wait, what? So the bellboy, after leaving the crime scene, next went to the defendant's room? Yeah, I kind of saw all that happen by accident. Some accident. I'd say you saw too much. And all of it was suspicious to high heaven. I think it's safe to say that we can no longer consider this bellboy to be normal. Now then, let's get started, shall we? Yes, Your Honor. Fuck! After leaving Juan's room, the bellboy went and knocked on Matt's door just like that. Is that what you saw while you were busy spying? Excuse me? I may be a poor underpaid action star, but even I wouldn't stoop to spying. Well, I think the point is, where did you watch all this from, Mr. Powers? Oh, I'm from the door of the bathroom with my left eye and sort of sneaky spy-like. I knew he was spying. Please, does it really matter if he was doing it over or underhandedly? What did the bellboy do next? That's all I care to know. He gave something to the person inside the room. I said hold it. Okay, that's better. What kind of statement is that? Please elaborate. I should probably ask him only one question at a time. So should I keep going back to this and asking each thing? Ask about the person inside. So who took the... Okay. Actually, I don't know. What do you mean? I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. Only an arm? Then you're saying you didn't see the person's face. Yeah, okay. Well, it was on guard's room, correct? So it could have only been Mr. On Guard himself, I'd say. Could have been AA. But then what did the bellboy do after that? Oh, so after he gave the person inside the room the thing, then the old guy just left without even going into the room. I'll come back to the second statement. Let me press. Where did this bellboy go after he left? He opened the door, Viola, okay, and who knows, okay. I do. After that, I went to the bathroom and then back to my seat. Let's press it. Did you see anything strange? Oh yeah, I saw that one thing. What? He saw something else. It was this jittery alien with a red... It was watching Juan's door like some sort of stalker. I think we can forget about the alien. Well, Mr. Powers' testimony just now was just as vague as his first. It's a little troublesome, isn't it? But I'm sure if you press him enough, everything will become clear. You know what's interesting? I think when I was stuck and I had to ask him basically about the tip that the bellboy got, she was saying some shit like, are you sure he came? He went? He must have not been gone for long. And that made me think of, okay, maybe that's the key. But I think I already knew this, but it definitely seems anything she says afterwards is like fucking useless. Mostly. That just makes it harder. Alright, let's press this again. What was the something? Talk to me. He gave something? Yeah. And what was this something? Hahaha. If I remembered what it was, I wouldn't be calling it something, would I? I don't fucking know. Oh my god, bro. Yeah, I'm gonna keep giving you that dumbass voice, bro. But this implies that something was removed from the scene of the crime. Are you sure you really can't remember, Mr. Powers? I think it was something kind of small. I would like to summarize the testimony up to this point if you don't mind. When the bellboy left the crime scene, he immediately went to the defendant's room. There he handed a small item of some sort to the person inside. As for the person who received the item, all you could see was the person's arm. Yes, I was just like that. Mr. Edgeworth, is all this really that important? Of course, Your Honor. I think this is of the utmost importance. This is when whatever was removed from the crime scene was handed over to the client. Mr. Powers, please try to remember what it was the bellboy handed off. Well, let's say, I think it was... No. If you remember, please add it to your testimony. Yes, sir. If I saw it again, I could say for sure. But I think it was some sort of wooden statue. It couldn't have been that. That big ass thing. Some sort of wooden statue. Had something over that was small. A wooden... Are you serious?
Objection!
No way. What was the point of that pregnant pause? Huh? Where did that objection come from? Well, speak up. It was me, Your Honor. What is it, Phoenix? I have a feeling that something bad is going to happen once I show this. Mr. Wright, if you have something to say, please spit it out. Yes, Your Honor. Okay, Phoenix, deep breath. Mr. Powers, that's something you saw. Was it this? Oh, hey, that's it. That's the something. Wow, Mr. Wright, you really figured it out. I recall we found this at Matt on Guard's mansion. At the defendant's house? The suicide note is inside of it. Like, what does this mean? It's simple, Your Honor. Shelley the killer assassinated Juan Coretta in his room. And then he stole this wooden bear from the scene of the crime. Then the bear being found at Mr. On Guard's mansion would mean... It goes without saying, Your Honor. Mr. Matt On Guard is the killer's client. Well, why would he take that, though? Order! I said order! Why would he... Okay. Like, that's why I would be asking if I'm right. Like, what would be the point of that? Mr. Wright, this is a most unfortunate turn of events for you. Yeah, sorry, Mia. No, it's alright. Your judgment was sound. Actually, I figured the bear would come up. If not now, then it would have later on. Even if you hadn't shown it to the court, I'm sure your friend Edgeworth would have. I almost forgot that he knew about it too. Okay, yeah, that's true. That's fact, actually. I think it is clear that there is no need for us to continue this trial. I can't let this happen. I have to do something. There has to be something we've overlooked. Your Honor, a minute, please. Yes, Mr. Wright? There are still a few points left that we have not fully explored. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that now, can we? Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable points would you like to explore further? Okay, so definitely this is new. I feel like I wasn't able to just save at any point like this before. I feel like when this stuff came up, I couldn't save. I love that. I love that update because I know this game still gets updates, apparently. That's sick. I love that. Powers' testimony, the person who received the bear. The person who received the bear. The bear itself. The person who received the bear. Yeah, there we go. There was one thing in Mr. Powers' testimony that was very unclear. That is the identity of the person who received the bear. That's a fact. He gave something to the person inside the room. I'm sorry, but I only saw the person's arm. As long as we don't know who it was that took the bear, we can't be sure of. Ah! Eddie. It sound like Ed from Ed, Ed, Eddie, man. Are you good? What is it, Mr. Powers? If you're going to scream like that, then at least give us a good reason why. Oh, yeah, sorry. Actually, so I remembered. I remembered who took the bear. All of a sudden. What? Really? I mean, I only saw his arm. But the arm. It was the Nickel Samurai's arm, I swear it. Here's the problem with you, man. For one, we don't know who it is. Because we already established that at some point AA got dressed up like Nickel Samurai, right? But also, this dude don't got no stitches on his face. Am I tripping? Why don't he got any stitches on his face here? What I was saying, what I was gonna say was, that fucked me up. But also, how do you not remember the look of the arm? If it's that, like, that's not a regular arm. You've got to be kidding, bro. Are you sure of that, Mr. Powers? Yeah, I'm sure it was the Nickel Samurai. This guy can piss me off, man. Order. It looks like you've dug your own grave yet again. How many times is that today? I've lost count. So the person who took in this little bear was the Nickel Samurai. And as we all know, Matt on guard is the Nickel Samurai. Did we not establish that at some point she dressed up as the Nickel Samurai? I mean, I guess timing wise, no, because he was asleep and whatever. Thanks to the defense, we've made that all the clearer. What am I supposed to do now, Mia? You don't have time to act lost. You've got to find another angle to attack this from. Hurry! Now, I will bring this cross-examination to... Hold it, bitch! Your Honor. Again, Mr. Wright? We've already removed any and all questionable areas of this testimony. It's about time you were removed from this court, Mr. Wright. What? I have to find something, even one more little points will do. There are still questions left unanswered. What are you trying to pull? Oh, well, we can't have that. Alright, Mr. Wright. What questionable points would you like to explore further? Okay, so that was all a waste of time. I still have to select something else. The bear itself, sure. What's inside the bear, right? I think it's fairly obvious. Or like, what would be the purpose? I did say that. That was actually my question. What would be the purpose of getting the damn bear? I think it's fairly obvious that the bear itself is very questionable. The bear, Mr. Wright. This was found at Mr. On Guard's mansion. However, Mr. On Guard was arrested at the hotel that night. Holy shit. Good shit, right? Hold on. Oh, I actually, you locked in. You locked in, didn't you? You locked in. Which means that's, since the murder occurred, he has not had a chance to go home. That's a fact. I think Your Honor has already figured out what I'm trying to say. It is not possible that it was Mr. On Guard who took this bear to his mansion. Why? That's very true. We didn't consider that point, Mr. Wright. That's a fact. There was no way time-wise for the defendant to have taken this bear home. Whew. Oh, hell, fuck me, man. What's wrong with you? You haven't gotten the best of me yet, Mr. Wright. Holy shit. Huh? I remember it clear as day, nigga. I remember what you muttered to yourself at On Guard's mansion. We have this area completely surrounded. There is no way for him to escape. I can't believe it. The butler, all this time, he was the killer. The killer and On Guard were working together, so to speak. And the killer was hiding at On Guard's mansion as its butler. What a bold move! The bear figurine was brought back to On Guard mansion by the killer himself. When it looked like he was about to be arrested, On Guard had him do so. I assume because it would have been bad had the police found it during their investigation. That's honestly fair. He got me, man. Bitch ass. Fuck. He's smart. He earned his paycheck. He earned every paycheck. He do. Well, Mr. Wright, you've been quiet for a while now. This is too much. Is there anything I can attack at all? I think we've heard enough, have we? We now know why this bear figurine was at the defendant's mansion, as well as who it was that received the bear from the assassin in his room. Everything has become very clear. The client who hired the assassin to commit the murder was Mr. Matt On Guard. I see no reason for this trial to continue, therefore, I will now hand down the verdict. Thank you, Your Honor. You see, Mr. Wright, you cannot win against the truth, could you? I knew it would turn out this way. After all, what Edgeworth has stated is the truth. Any last objections, Mr. Wright? Well, what should I do? I kind of want to, yeah. The defense rests. Phoenix, are you giving up? If you do, Maya would. I just want to see if there'd be a cutscene that happens, and you'll carry that weight on your shoulder every day for the rest of your life. I don't want that to happen to you. Yeah. Raise an objection, Phoenix. I will now announce my. They didn't even give me a choice. There's only one way for me to drag this trial out. The only thing I have left is this one dirty trick. Your Honor. Right now we have these 2 reasons to believe my client is the assassin's client. Reason number 1. He accepted the bear figurine from the assassin. Reason number 2. That very same figurine was found at On Guard mansion. However, it's possible this is all the work of a certain other person. Hey, what are you saying? What I am saying is it's possible a different person is the killer's real client. A real client? Yes. Tisk tisk. Is this all you have, nigga? Now then, Mr. Wright, let's hear your theory. Who do you think is the killer's real client? Pinning everything on this poor suicidal woman. We're just pinning everything on her. Hey, it is what it is, player. Sorry about it. Hey. Yes, we already know that she tried to frame Matt On Guard for the crime by wearing a spare nickel samurai costume. That's what I was saying like 20 minutes ago, bro. Let's get going. The nickel samurais are that I saw. That could have very well been Miss Andrews. What about Mr. On Guard? If you would please recall yesterday's testimony. The defendant was taking a nap during the break period. That's right. Then, finding this figure at Mr. On Guard's mansion, it was a well-laid trap set by Miss Andrews. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion on this? I can't even begin to count the flaws in the defense's logic. Besides which, there is no evidence to support it. However, I can't fully discount its possibility either. Interesting. What is with this trial? Well, these niggas don't know what the hell is going on. Come on, anyone can tell it's On Guard. I can't believe the defense would go as far as to pin the guilty on someone else. Yeah, unbelievable. It's not something petty. It's murder of all things. Moida. This is to save Maya. This is to save Maya. Even if the whole world turns against me, this is one fight I can't give up on. He's hoeing that poor suicidal, beautiful woman. Like he's hoeing her. Look at him. He's a piece of shit. He's an animal, a savage, even Neanderthal. Order, order, order. All disruptive parties will be forced to leave the courtroom. Your Honor, for the benefit of the defense, I'm willing to play along with his what-if game. His what-if game, Mr. Edgeworth. Prosecution is prepared to challenge the defense's theory. Mr. Wright, even you must have thought it strange and wondered, why would the criminal want this little wooden bear? He's right. The killer did specially bring that bear to on guard right away. Why do you ask? Is there something special about it? Absolutely. And I'm sure that once the court knows its significance, the true killer's identity will become crystal clear. Your Honor, the prosecution calls upon a witness who will clear all doubts against Miss Andrews. And who would that be? It's quite simple, Your Honor. Miss Adrian Andrews herself. I see. Well then, the court will take a short 10-minute recess. The prosecution will prepare its witness in that time. Yes, Your Honor. Oh, that was only an hour long? Oh, shit. Okay, good. That was, okay, cool. Maybe it's because it was relatively easy, maybe? I don't know. It's usually like an hour and a half, so. I'm happy. Ha ha ha. Oh, I knew it was a good idea to hold her hostage. Hold on. Don't you agree, Mr. Lawyer? But I never thought in your desperation you'd try to pin the guilt onto Adrian. What a piece of shit! I swear this demon will pay. Mr. Nick. Pearls? Where's Mia? I need her. What the? I don't know. A really strong power suddenly caught her away. Maya? A really strong power. Oh shit! Like, that shit is hard, bro. My goodness. It's from Gumshoe. Talk to me. How's it going? Have you been hanging in there, pal? Yeah, sorta. We just barely found something to latch onto. Yeah, that's good, pal. Because we're fucked. And what about you? Anything yet? Have you figured out where the killer and Maya are? We still don't have any leads, but what? We don't have any more time, bitch. If we just had one, even a single clue would be really helpful. I'd deadass be like, me, where's Maya? I'd be like, oh yeah, I'd be like, where's Mia? I'd be like, okay, if Mia is being called by Maya, I'm like, okay, Pearls, call Mia back and let her let her give us some information. I don't know. I was only able to come this far because I kept thinking to myself, I've got to keep the trial going until Maya's been rescued. But have I just run out of luck this time? Is all our hope for naught? A tent. Huh? A tent. I could see a circus tent. It's exactly what I said, actually. That's fucking crazy. It looks like Maya was unconscious until just a few minutes ago. As soon as she woke up, she called for me. So is Maya that? Yeah, obviously, bro. Who's calling? The sister ain't that busy to where, you know what I mean? Like, yeah, we know. Oh, I didn't mean that. But I could see a circus tent outside the window about 300 feet away. Gumshoe, is there a circus in town right now? There's only one, pal. The very big circus. The BBC is back. Let's go. I love the BBC. Maya is somewhere within a 300-foot radius of the main tent. What? Okay, hold on a sec, pal. Hey, draw a circle on that map about a 300-foot radius from the main tent. Hurry. And I can see a mailbox under the window just outside. Gumshoe, there's also a mailbox. Okay, what else? What else, Mia? I'm sorry, but it was a very small window. I couldn't see anything else. It felt like I was in an old office building, maybe the 3rd floor or so. I heard her. An old office building, pal. Okay. Okay, just hang in there. Just a little longer, pal. Wish us luck. Does he know? Does he understand that I'm talking to like a spirit right now? Does he understand that? And he's just accepting that? Alright. Good luck. I'll call you later, so don't let your battery die, okay, pal? Gumshoe the goat. Mia, Maya's not hurt, right? She's in a pretty bad state, Phoenix. She's being starved. Gumshoe, please hurry. Looks like we're out of time. Are you alright, Phoenix? Only a matter of time before Maya's rescued. I can do this. I just have to make this trial last a little longer. Okay. This is 4-2. It's still 4-1? Wait, so this is all still like the same part. I mean, I guess they didn't ask for us to save, but usually I cut it up at this point. Hold up now. Oh yeah, we still have a 4-2. Alright, hey, let's keep it going. Let's keep it going. Fuck it. Court will now reconvene. The killer. The man who murdered the victim handed this to his client. I was saying though, like usually it's an hour and 30 minutes, you know, the parts, but I guess the recess was so we can allow Gumshoe to do his thing. The killer, the man who murdered the victim, handed this to the client. But this one obvious question arises. Why this particular item? I believe the answer to that question will provide us with the name of the real culprit. Now then, the prosecution calls the defendant's manager Adrian Andrews to the stand. Currently, the witness is accused of tampering and obstruction of justice. However, you have been called to the witness stand today to ascertain who exactly is guilty of Moida. I understand. Very good. Now, have you ever seen this bear before, Miss Andrews? I ever seen it before in my life. Oh shit, of course I have. Oh shit. You have seen it before? That's right. It's only natural that the witness has. Miss Andrews, could you please enlighten the court to this bear's secrets? Alright. Why? Why does she... Here we go. Here we go. Actually, this is an elaborate puzzle. If you know the correct order, it can be taken apart one piece at a time, of course. At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Got you. Alright. So this figurine, it's a container of sorts, is it? Yes. Looks can be deceiving, wouldn't you agree? Yes, this superb craftsmanship. Oh yes, I nearly forgot. You may begin your cross-examination, Mr. Wright. It looks like there really was something to that bear after all. Press that. Correct order can be so you can't take it apart. Well, you first turn his tail. Okay. After that, arms. Okay. This is the most a boy and his new toy. It's like he's 5 all over again. All right, what's in it? Okay. Oh, don't mind me. Carry on. What the fuck? I think he's lost it. So, what do you find after you take the puzzle apart? At its center is a small cavity with just enough room to store a small item. Okay. How do you know about this? I know because I was the one who bought it. Oh wow. Okay. Huh? It was a souvenir from when a friend and I went to Switzerland. Then this was a present from you? That's right. It was a puzzle in the shape of a bear, so I thought it would be perfect for Juan. So it was a present from Miss Andrews. Witness, let's continue with your testimony. Because of its complexity, if you don't know the order, you can't open the bear. You really can't tell that it's a small jewelry box just by looking at it. Oh, sorry, hold on. Okay, you really can't tell it is. Who else knows that this bear is actually a small container? I never told anyone. And as long as Juan never told anyone either, then only the two of us knew. Okay, the two of you, huh? Then of course that means Mr. On Guard didn't know, right? We don't know anything about this figurine. We should try to find out more for now. Okay. Alright, let's press the first thing. Proposing. That's right. It looks like an ordinary figurine, true enough. To people who don't... Like, is there anything in it? That's what I want to know. Is it empty? Did they already mention it? I'm sure they would never guess this was a puzzle. So what kind of puzzle is this exactly? Because of its complexity, alright. So who exactly knew how to solve the puzzle? Only the two of us. One, okay. It was a souvenir from Switzerland, so I doubt there are that many people with the same bear in this country. But this looks like it can be easily broken, especially if someone wants it to get at what's inside. Well, it's a toy, but it can never be the same again once it's broken. I think this is all okay. A wooden puzzle with a hollow inside. Only Coretta and Andrews know how to open it. Okay. Dumbass. Well, Mr. Wright, I think even you have to come to realize that there is one very important fact we have uncovered, and that is this. This bear is actually a jewelry box. I gotta drink. I'm gonna die. So fucking tired, but I might take a nap. I'm not gonna lie to you. Now that we have agreed to this point, there's only one logical question that can come next, and that is this. What is inside the box? That's what I was saying. That's right. That's what we are going to... Holy shit, bro. I thought the judge was taking it apart and like maybe there was nothing there, so he didn't say anything. Yes? You are the only one who can open this. Please. All eyes are on Miss Andrews now as she solves the puzzle. It takes the bear apart. Like, I've opened it. It's a Glock 12. Like, is this what you wanted? Oh, it's a suicide note. What is that? It looks like a note. It has to be the suicide note, right? Maybe, maybe not. Okay, maybe. I don't think we need to guess at what that is, do we, Mr. Wright? It's the suicide note. Oh, yeah, okay. Suicide note. The suicide note left by Juan Coretta's former manager, Celeste. Didn't AA say she still never found the suicide note? But she just freely opened the fucking bear. She explained what it is, opened the bear, boom, suicide note. Till now, no one knew of its whereabouts, just as we suspected it was hidden. Hidden by the victim, Juan Coretta himself. It seems Celeste Impacts had very beautiful handwriting, and she just as beautifully signed her own name on this document. This is most definitely the note she left right before she committed suicide. What's it say? Maybe it wasn't hers. I don't know. It could be, I don't know, someone pretending, like, I don't know. Let's see. Did you know about this? Yes, I did. I heard all about it from Juan. Oh. When I discovered his body, I looked for the bear. I wanted to destroy the note before it became public, but I couldn't find it anywhere because it had already been taken by the killer. Okay, got you. Everything is going at Mr. Edgeworth's pace. So now that the suicide note has been found, what's the next logical question? What is written on the note? That's right, at least that's what I would think. Now then, I believe it is only appropriate the contents of this note be made known. I can't stop you, can I? I went through so much just to get my hands on it, and I was going to burn it, for her sake. I'm deeply sorry, but I cannot allow you to persuade me to stop. Your Honor, if you could please read the contents of the note aloud. Very well. The judge's voice rang loud and clear through the deathly silent courtroom. Through the deathly silent courtroom is what they meant to say. That's why it'd be hard for me to read sometimes. Sometimes I'm like, did they type the right thing or not? In her note, Celeste Impacts left to us a record of all that had happened to her. About being used and then thrown away by On Guard. About being engaged to Coretta and On Guard's role in destroying that. And about how she decided in her despair to end it all. And that's all Miss Impacts had to say. There's one thing I would like to say here. Prosecution has no interest in slandering Mr. On Guard. Then what? Our intention, Your Honor, is to establish a motive for murder. Isn't that correct, witness? Yes. On the night of the murder, Juan was going to make the contents of the note public. After the post-ceremony show, he was going to hold a press conference. My word. Matt On Guard values above all else his refreshing, like a spring breeze image, which is why he had to stop this note from being made public at any cost. Lest suicide note. Okay. It's On Guard's fault. And this time he even went so far as to kill someone to stop him from revealing that. How terrible. What a selfish person. I guess there are slimeball lawyers out there who will defend these creeps too. There's no room for doubt here. Okay, can y'all shut the fuck up? Mr. the Killer's client's goal was to obtain the suicide note. And the only person who needed this note that badly is the defendant. But alright. Let's not forget that the bear with the note inside was found at the defendant's house. Yeah, it was. Seems that we have come to the truth at last. Okay. Defendant's motives were entirely selfish. He deserves no sympathy from anyone. How am I supposed to escape from this one? Why the hesitation fee? Gumshoe hasn't called yet, so you know what you must do. I know I have to carry on and buy him some more time. Okay, there are two deadly pieces of evidence here. The figurine and the suicide note. Lock in. Maybe somehow I can find a way out of this situation through one of those. The gavel is already in the judge's hand. Phoenix, hurry! Suicide note or the figurine, which one of these should I pursue? I'm assuming if I pick the wrong one, they're just going to give me the right one. I'm going to say the suicide note. Because that don't, like, anyone could have wrote that. Objection! Objection! Please wait, Your Honor. Oh man, look at that lawyer. Piece of shit. Garbage. He's still going at it? What the fuck is wrong with him? It's like he doesn't care that he's trying to get a killer off the hook. We already know he did it. I think Your Honor believes that Matt On Guard killed in order to obtain this note. Yes, that is correct. I love how they got them still going in the background. Alright, come on, bro. No, but on some real stuff, I do like that. Like, this is giving final trial vibes where like everyone is against Phoenix in this, you know, and he knows he's in the wrong, you know what I mean? It's a unique final trial for sure. I appreciate that. I do. In fact, I think there's a contradiction here. This note was hidden by Mr. Coretta until the night of the murder. If that is the case, I say that Matt On Guard could not have known what was written on the note. Oh, I didn't think of it that way. Oh shit, okay. Makes sense. All right. Oh, yeah, sure. Yeah, that's what I was going for. Exactly. But I did think of it that way, and I thought it was rather strange. No one in their right mind would kill for a note without first knowing what it said. Interesting. Order, goddammit! You make a valid point, Mr. Wright. Mr. Edgeworth, what is your opinion? It was just a flash, but I think I did rather well on this one. Unfortunately, I think he believes differently. I do. I bid you adieu. I believe a show of appreciation is in order. The defense seems to be in love with wishing more despair upon itself. I would like to direct the court's attention to this. What is that? It is a very small video camera, Your Honor. This type of camera is commonly used as a means of spying. Spying? What the? I thought that spy camera was in my possession. Matt, on guard, and the victim both thought of the other as their biggest rival. It's interesting. It's almost like I'm on the other side of things, where like, this is how Phoenix Wright is. He just got more and more, and the prosecution is just struggling. But now I'm struggling. They even went so far as to use this type of item to find each other's weaknesses. And the victim, Juan Corrida, was being spied on. His personal life was being watched by none other than Matt on guard. Order, Mr. Wright. Yes, Your Honor. You don't tell me you knew about your client's spying activities. Well, sort of. Sort of is not an acceptable answer, Mr. Wright. I see you are confused, Mr. Wright. You're probably thinking, but I have the camera that was in the stuffed bear's eye. But this camera that I have is not that same one. Last night, I searched the victim's house on a hunch, using this Gumshoe's bug sweeper. By the way, Mr. Wright, the defendant's fingerprints were found on this camera. Matt on guard's fingerprints were on there? Well, Phoenix, it looks like those cameras were hidden all over the place, huh? What am I supposed to say to that evidence? I think this is the end. It's fairly obvious that Mr. Ongar learned of the suicide note through this. He was watching the victim all along. You got me good this time. I don't have anything to counter that. Hey, now what's he thinking? Mommy, is that man the bad killer guy? Shush, stop, don't look at him. He's a monster. The way he's sweating is just so nasty, moist. Phoenix. Yes, Chief? Have you figured out what you're going to do next yet? What I'm going to do next? Does running away like a frightened child work? I know it seems like Mr. Edgeworth is very close to putting the lid on this case, but in his eagerness to prove his point, he forgot one very important thing. What, that the camera has a short battery or something, right? Like, don't it? Set to record was running at. Changes the footage on the spy camera into radio waves. There's a piece of evidence that he really should investigate. Something he should investigate? I would really hate to see the good prosecutor get scolded for not remembering to look into the item when he had the chance. Why are you speaking in riddles all of a sudden? Alright, I think this time we finally understand everything. Well, Mr. Wright, you don't have any further objections, do you? What is this piece of evidence that Mia's talking about? Can I figure out what it is that still needs to be looked at, or should I let it go? Now, I'm so tired, y'all. Holy shit. I have an objection, Your Honor. Idiot! That was about the weakest objection I've ever heard, Mr. Wright. Objection! Objection! Yeah, Your Honor. The defense has no intention of letting this go so easily. You are beginning to sound desperate. That's just your imagination, Your Honor. Mr. Edgeworth, this is not like you at all. Ooh, put that hand on that desk. In your eagerness to prove your points, you forgot one very important thing. Hey, isn't that what I just said? Okay. So you're telling me that I forgot something. We're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. But there's something you should really examine about this piece of evidence. Do I just present the exact same shit? I'm thinking the transmitter? Because like I couldn't imagine that just presenting this would work. That's a little transmitter. Well, Mr. Edgeworth? So, yes, I do believe some special examination is needed, but I think the item that should be examined is the defense's gray matter. Whoops. Mr. Wright, after this trial is over, I would like to see you in my chambers. I think there are a few things we need to discuss. If you're going to speak, at least use your brain to make up something intelligible. So you're telling me that you're a fucking idiot? We're so close, Mr. Edgeworth. Let me go and save. I was gonna reload, but I couldn't remember that if I saved or not. No, right then. There's something you really should examine about this piece of evidence. The camera, that is? Something we should examine about that? I mean, I'm just gonna do the, I guess, well, might be the obvious thing, which is give you my spy camera. Oh, hell no, okay. Ugh, I'm too tired for this. I'm not gonna lie to you. I don't know, bro. I don't know. I don't think it's because I'm tired. I think I don't know. According to Mia, you do. She tells you that Edgeworth has overlooked something. Present evidence. Present the suicide note. A suicide note? That is Mr. Impact's suicide note, right? Who knows? I mean, sure, this suicide note was found inside the bear, but this bear was in my possession until only a few moments ago, which means the handwriting on this suicide note has yet to be analyzed. Yeah, this is my last Phoenix Wright game. At least maybe one day, if I don't have anything to play, I'll come back to the third game. I'll put it on the backlog. I'll put it on the backlog, though. I got y'all on that. I said this so long ago, but we were talking about the fucking spy camera, so I thought, okay, maybe you overlooked something about the camera. I'm like, yeah, I already knew we were all overlooking the suicide note and all that, but we were overlooking that before. So I'm like, I wanted to call that out. See, this is my problem. Let me talk about it. This is my problem with this game. I would say games like this, but I don't have much experience. But it's like, why are you forcing me to go through this? It's a linear game, bro. It's not a puzzle game. Because if it was a puzzle game, like, the cool thing about puzzle is that you could, once you figure it out, you could just hit that solution. You get what I'm saying? This is a linear game in that you have to do exactly what the game wants you to do when the game wants you to do it. You know what I mean? I thought about the suicide note so long ago, and this shit just... Holy shit. Are we dead ass? So I wasn't even thinking about it because I'm like, y'all weren't breaking it up earlier. Yeah. Like, we went through the whole rigmarole about the goddamn camera. So I'm thinking, oh, okay, something about the camera that you overlooked. Then we go all the way back to the notes. So as to whether this pivotal piece of evidence was really written by Miss Impacts or not, that has yet to be even remotely confirmed. Right. So far, I think the first case was the best one so far. Like, I feel like it wasn't dragged out unnecessarily all the time. The ending was fucking crazy. Oops, I didn't mean that. Are you saying the suicide note is a fake? Miss Andrews, you were the one who tried to pin this murder on Mr. On Guard. Who's to say you didn't create a fake suicide note and put it into this bear? How dare you? Objection. Say so. Your Honor, the defense is indiscriminately accusing the witness again. There is no evidence linking the witness to the suicide note whatsoever. Objection, bitch! Well, if this is a fake, then the witness is the only person who could have made it. What? Recall the witness's testimony concerning this figurine. Only her and why. The only person other than the victim who could solve the puzzle is the witness herself. Ah, my glasses! Miss Andrews, you wrote this note, didn't you? You wrote it so you could use it to frame Matt. It's cold in here. I did no such thing. Right. If you're going to pronounce this suicide note a fake, to show this court some evidence to support your theory. Objection to your objection. Dumbass. Mr. Edgeworth, you were the one who presented this scrap of paper as evidence. You prove. That means the burden of proof lies with you, bitch! Yeah, fuck! That's enough. Mr. Edgeworth, can you confirm the handwriting on this suicide note? Oh, what the fuck? It is as the defense has stated. The handwriting has yet to be analyzed. Fine. If that's the case, it seems that yet again we have reached a point where a verdict is impossible. You simpleton. That's impossible. This isn't good, Phoenix. The judge is going to carry this trial over one more day. I don't think Maya will physically be able to make it another day. I want to have to do this, but I don't have a choice. I request that both the prosecution and defense further investigate handwriting analysis. My butt. That's just the lawyer on guard is guilty. Look, any idiot can tell you that. I think we've reached the end of the line. Guilty. Guilty. That nigga's guilty. 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 That's crazy. A whole crowd chanting guilty? That's... Okay, what does that sound? Sorry, I forgot to put my phone on vibrate, Your Honor. Hello, Gumshoe? Sorry, I'm in the middle of the court. I'm in the middle of court, big bro. What is with him? What's with that sigh? Where's Maya? What happened to the killer? He got away. What? I'm sorry, pal. I really am. I mean, I tried to chase after him, but I didn't tie my shoes. My shoe fell off. I can't run with socks on. I don't really get no grip. I wish there was some way to make it up to you. I really do. Anyway, what's going? What do you mean you lost him? What do you mean you lost him? Did he pop smoke, bro? We found his hideout, pal, but the two of them were already gone. This is terrible. I'm going to keep looking for them, pal. Don't you worry. I just need a little bit more time. But don't tell me we don't have any more. Guilty, 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 guilty. Do you hear that? They're calling for his head. Mr. Wright, I can't for us to come this far. Oh, what is it? Let me talk to Mr. Edgeworth. I can't do that, bro. Order! Mr. Wright, would you please get a hold of yourself? Yes, Your Honor. I'm about to end today's proceedings. You may take your phone calls after. Hold on, Your Honor. Edgeworth. Cash! Take that! They the way they threw up a spinning JPEG. Respect. He said, "Cash, take that." That is funny as shit. And this is not holding up in no regular court of law. Y'all be seeing them YouTube shorts where like the judges are assholes and shit. Like, god damn, relax, bro. What you came in here and what? Like this isn't your Sunday's best. Oh, I'm sorry. This is my first time and I was in a hurry. I just came off of work. I don't give a fuck. You're under arrest. Like, bro, like they be tripping. Anyway, Mr. Edgeworth, please, you gotta buy us more time. Court is in session. Did this nigga just hang up? He know his life is in danger, right? I'm sorry, Your Honor. You were saying ain't no way, right? Mr. Wright, this is a court of law. I'm sorry, Your Honor, but there's no way. You're dead ass? I'm elected to... Did he not? However, it appears that I have no choice but to suspend proceedings until tomorrow. This time I really can't do anything. Ain't no way Edgeworth just hung up on bro like that. Court is now adjourned. What? Objection! Ho! Please wait, Your Honor. Edgeworth. What is it, Mr. Edgeworth? I knew it. That's the homie Edgeworth. That's the homie Edgeworth. I humbly request another 30 minutes of Your Honor's time. For what purpose? We can perform the necessary tests on this piece of evidence in that time. But can you really obtain your results in 30 minutes? I believe we can, Your Honor. But wouldn't it be better if we adjourn for today and then reconvene tomorrow? It's 30 minutes, bro. We're having a 30-minute recess. Is that too crazy? 30 minutes, please, Your Honor. That's all I'm asking for. That's all he's asking for. Very well. Thank you, OG. Thank you, OG. At the prosecution's request, this court will now take a 30-minute recess, I guess. But be advised that I will not allow another recess today. Alright, y'all ain't gonna push me around. I ain't soft. Y'all think I'm soft as toilet paper. I ain't like that. I ain't like them other judges. Y'all gonna treat me with some respect. I'm gonna extend the olive branch today. I'm gonna help y'all out today because I'm feeling good. I woke up on the right side of the bed, right? I had a good breakfast. I had a good workout. I'm old, but I gotta keep it fit. You know what I'm saying? But today I'm feeling good. I'm gonna let y'all ride with it. But don't think that this is gonna be a regular occurrence from me to you. You understand me, son? Alright. What did he say? I actually didn't read what he actually said. My goofy ass. Oh my gosh, man. I'm not sure if this is helping or hurting us. The court will now take its final recess of the day. Damn, right? Oh. Right. Well, what's going on with the Maya situation? Fuck, man. The killer. It looks like he got away again. 30 minutes? We can't find her in that time, man. Ah, fuck! Oh, damn, he answered it automatically. Edgeworth still got my shit, bruh. Report. Is that Mr. Edgeworth? We don't have time, just spit it out. Right, looks like we just missed him, sir. But the killer left a few things behind by accident in his rush to get away. A few things. Can we use any of them as evidence? I thought you'd ask. I thought he was gonna say, I thought you'd never ask. How? I've got things he left with me right now. I'm on my way over. Really? What do you got? That's odd. Any items like that are usually sent to the crime lab first. We don't have time to wait for those guys, sir. When those guys weren't looking, I swiped the stuff and ran. What? Well, I'm not a detective anymore, so I'm a thief. Fuck it. I'm really sorry, sir, but I've got to put the law on hold for now. I thought you were gonna say I got to put the law in my own hands for now. Sounds bad. I hope he doesn't get into much trouble over this. I'm finally getting a second win towards the end of this trial, but I'm gonna have to end the recording after this. This is crazy, bro. My hunk of junk car. I say I'll be there in about 20 minutes, sir. Don't worry. I'll be there. Wait for me. But how is this gonna help me? We already know. Like, we don't need more evidence. We need Maya's safe, right? Guess we'll see. Alright, just get here in one piece. I'm on a mission, and no one can stop me now, sir. No one! I'm pulling out all the stops and running every red light. Fuck it. Items left by murderer, huh? By the murderer, huh? Maybe there's something among them that will be decisive enough to end this. Oh, did he run into the fucking court? Wait, what the fuck just happened? He said 20 minutes, right? What just happened? Hey, what's wrong? Detective Gumshoe, answer me. No one can stop me. I just got... Oh my god, I just got fucking goosebumps, bro. No, hold on. Maybe I am playing the next game. Holy shit. I just got so many goosebumps all over myself, bro. I was like, did the nigga run into the courthouse? He's the 20 minutes away. Holy shit. That got me teary-eyed, bro. Ain't no way they did something to my nigga Gumshoe. What happened? It sounded like he had an accident. I'm guessing his cell phone broke as well. What was he thinking? We've got to hurry and call for help. But we have no idea where he is. His cell phone is broken, and he wasn't driving a patrol car, so no radio either. Also, if we don't get to those items before they do, the police will take possession of them. No, we can't let that happen. Well, if there's a way we can find out where he is, then we stand a chance. Why? Oh, why did Gumshoe have to get into an accident? I thought like the killer ran into his car or something, like stopped his ass. Is there any way to find out exactly where he is? There's a way. Fuck it. Yeah, I mean, there's always a way. But there's a will, there's a way. You feel me? We here with it. There's a way. That's right. There's a way. What? How? I'm sure we can find out where Detective Gumshoe is through this. I'm sure we can find out through this. I mean, a health bar isn't an issue. Right, we're not in the middle of a mock trial here. I guess this won't work, huh? I guess it's up to me. Alright, I will think of something on my end. Don't get your hopes up too high, but I'll try my best. Oh, okay, so nothing I picked was gonna work. That's fucked up. Did I say something wrong? Edgeworth. What is it? I love you. I don't have any right to judge anyone ever again. I know my client is guilty, but what I'm doing now, I'm pinning the guilt onto someone totally innocent and using the evidence to do so. It might be my turn to say, defense attorney Phoenix Wright chooses death. Right. It doesn't suit someone like you to cry useless tears. Whether you did your job well or not, that can only be seen after the verdict has been decided. The verdict. Is Prosecutor Edgeworth here? Yes, bailiff. There's a phone call for you, sir. They said it was extremely urgent. They're probably finished with the handwriting analysis. It's been 30 minutes already? I have to go take this call. In the meantime, think hard about what it is you must do. Or maybe he lied about how long the analysis will take. Maybe the analysis will take like 10 minutes, but he said 30 to give me more time. That'd be fire. Holy shit. I gotta go to sleep, but that was sick. I think next time I record this, it's gonna be my first time. The things might be a little bit different because it's gonna be my first time trying to stream it. I mean, by the time this goes up, I would have already streamed it, but I'm gonna try to start streaming. Y'all. I don't expect to have any viewers, but I mean, gotta start at some point. You know what I mean? I'm just tired as hell. Video. Hey, I wanted to test out something new with my settings out. Let's go. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, man. Keep your head up.